Hey, hi, hello, my name is Light, and today we're talking about possibly the coolest thing to happen to TCGs, the new Flesh and Blood set that looks so cool, and also Magic Arena's 5th anniversary. Let's jump right into it. First up, Lorcana. Last week, Ravensburger released their official tournament rules. Let's quickly go over some of the highlights. 1. The rules mostly went over two types of Disney Lorcana tournaments, constructed and limited. Just like with other TCGs, constructed is a deck you build and take to tournaments, while limited is where you build the deck at the store for the event. 2. There are 6 roles assigned to individuals participating in or attending a tournament, including tournament organizer, head judge, floor judge, scorekeeper, player, and spectator. I'm not going to dive into what each of these are, I think they're pretty self-explanatory. 3. Perhaps the document's most noteworthy gameplay-related tidbit revolves around a 5-turn limit when time is up for the round. Once time is up, it clarifies that every turn following the one where time was called will contribute to the 5-turn total. Essentially, this implies that the player whose turn it is at the moment the time is up will have 2 remaining turns to win, while the non-active player will enjoy 3. This is quite similar to other TCG tournaments, but it's good to have this officially written down. 4. Perhaps one of the oddest parts of the document are that players are not allowed to take notes during gameplay and are responsible for remembering their abilities and their opponents. This includes the face-down inked cards, so you're not going to be able to look at those, you're not going to be able to write them down, so you're going to have to remember those. Disney Lorcana is gearing up for the release of its second set, titled Rise of the Floodborn. This expansion delves into the origins of Floodborn glimmers, which were caused by magical inks known as Amber, Amethyst, Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, and Steel. These inks led to a mysterious flood that damaged the Great Illuminary, setting the stage for new gameplay and storytelling. Rise of the Floodborn boasts a collection of over 200 cards, each featuring new artwork. Among these cards are beloved Disney characters such as Winnie the Pooh and Tiana, as well as new stories inspired by classics like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and also even Zootopia. One notable addition to gameplay is the introduction of a new keyword, Resist, which signifies a character's ability to withstand additional damage, adding strategic depth to matches. In addition to the expansion, Disney Lorcana is also expanding its IPs. New IPs include Pinocchio, Zootopia, The Great Mouse Detective, Jungle Book, and Raya and the Last Dragon. Expect Rise of the Floodborn on November 17th, 2023. Disney Lorcana is set to release a special collector's edition called Disney Lorcana Disney 100 Edition. This edition features cards drawn and signed by Disney animators and includes alternate versions of 6 cards from both the first chapter and Rise of the Floodborn. Each card in Disney 100 comes with a unique Disney 100 frame, a holographic foil finish, and a copy of the animator's signature. Additionally, every set of Disney 100 includes 4 booster packs of the new set Rise of the Floodborn. This premium collector set is scheduled for release on December 1st, so just a few days after the release of Rise of the Floodborn, and is going to be priced at $49.99. The 6 exclusive cards in the set feature characters Maui, Maleficent, Stitch, Genie, Elsa, and Mickey Mouse, with each card reflecting the animator's unique touch. Notably, the Elsa and Mickey cards are entirely new additions introduced with Rise of the Floodborn, while the others are variants from the first chapter. If you find yourself really wanting this like I do, I would try to either pre-order it or getting it the day that it comes out, because there's no way this won't get scalped, unfortunately. Up next, Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood has started previewing their upcoming set, Bright Lights, which is set in the bustling metropolis of Metric City, known for its innovation and ambition. I'll show some of the new cards as I go over some of the basics of the set. Let me know if you want me to preview or break down some of these cards. Players can transform their base equipment into advanced Evo equipment to construct powerful mech suits. There's a new mechanic called Crank, which makes items even more fun and useful to play. The expansion introduces a new casual play format called 3-Pack, which is an attempt to simplify getting into Flesh and Blood. You can skip deck construction by opening 3 packs, shuffling the cards together, selecting a hero and a weapon, and playing. This reminds me quite a bit of Jumpstart from Magic the Gathering, if you're familiar with that. An interesting new addition is the expansion slot, which offers high rarity cards that expand the game's lore and tournament card pool beyond the core focus of the expansion. Release celebration promos featuring Teklo base head, chest, arms, and legs will be available from eligible stores while stocks last. Bright Lights is set to be released on October 6th. And last up, I just want to say a fairly significant news story for Magic the Gathering. Sheldon Menery, the creator of Magic the Gathering's Commander format, has passed away after battling cancer for 7 years. Commander grew from a small, fan-led format to Magic's largest format by far. Sheldon's contribution to the format and the Magic community were extremely significant, and he played a key role in its development as a founding member of the Commander Rules Committee. His legacy will be remembered for his kindness, generosity, and passion for making the game enjoyable for players of all levels. I had the pleasure of meeting Sheldon quite a few times, and he was always an amazing person to talk to and just hang out with and play games of Magic. He's going to be truly, truly missed. And on that fairly somber note, I'm going to end the video. This was a pretty light week for news for TCGs, but there were some pretty significant updates with Rise of the Floodborn and some Bright Lights previews. Are you interested in either of those? I'd love to hear in your comments down below. I do have a further breakdown of the 13 cards that Ravensburger released for Rise of the Floodborn, so if you're interested in that, I'll link to that up here. Other than that, my name's Light. Intern.